day one isn't going exactly as planned on the road trip to VidCon. Well, we get here at the Hilton Garden Inn in Memphis, which is our first stop, first night, and our room is an hour late and counting so far to check in. And then while we're sitting in the lobby waiting for our room to be available, the fire alarm goes off, and then these guys rush in. Luckily, it seems to have been a false alarm, so still hoping we get into our room pretty soon. Pro tip though, when you're traveling with a whole bunch of people and you're going to be gone for a month, you probably are carrying a lot of luggage. And if you're going to be in a different location every single day, it's probably a good idea to just kind of pack a bag for the group for each day, so you don't end up like this and this, where you have to bring everybody's luggage for the entire 30 days in and out of a hotel every day of the trip. So I'm going to experiment with a little different type of content here. My wife has this idea that she wants to travel more frequently, and I think this is going to be just a terrible idea, but let's see, right? If you're going to travel, you might as well at least do it around something business related, conferences, whatever, and that way it's a tax write-off. So it makes it a lot cheaper. At least you get tax credit for some or most of the expenditures while on the trip. Now we're pretty much prepped for travel. The kids are homeschooled. I can work from anywhere. My team's remote. And so, we just sold our house late last year, so we're kind of in between houses at the moment. So everything is set up for us to travel. So we're testing that theory out for the month of July, and we're going to be gone for a 4-week road trip from Alabama to VidCon in Anaheim, California, and back with several stops and trips in between. And right now it is day one. Today is the first day of the trip, and we are in Memphis, Tennessee. We're going to check some things out. We're going to hopefully record a lot of those things and bring them to you today and tomorrow, and then update you periodically throughout this trip. So apparently it's about a 20-minute story from a guy in a red coat followed by some ducks marching down a red carpet about 20 feet long. We saw some ducks fighting people holding up cell phones for footage, so... All right, it is day 2 of our trek to VidCon. We're still in Memphis, and before we get out of Memphis this Monday morning, well, it's a tour of Graceland. Now, they won't let me take the video camera in there, but they will let me take some photos, so hopefully I'll be able to share with you some pictures here of the life that was Elvis Presley. Today we're here in Amarillo, Texas at the Cadillac Ranch. Now, I didn't show you a whole lot from yesterday because honestly there wasn't much to show. It was 7 hours of driving, and it was just pretty much steers and fields and windmills the whole way. Not real exciting. We didn't really stop anywhere between Van Buren, Arkansas and here in Amarillo, Texas. But I wanted to show you this. Apparently somebody got fed up with the Cadillacs and just buried them in the ground here at Cadillac Ranch. The interesting thing is not so much the Cadillacs, but just how much paint is on them. Apparently it's a tradition to come here and spray paint on the Cadillacs, and I just wonder how many gallons of paint it takes to make those wheels that big. It's just insane. A lot of fun, but it's time to get back on the road and continue our trek west. Day 5 of the road trip. I'm assuming you can see behind me where we decided to detour to today. Here are a few shots of the Grand Canyon before we make our way into Vegas.